Our relationship to time is above all a question of perception and choice. Is it you who controls time, or does it control you? Here are a few extracts from the course. A first extract on why do we run.
It's not that we must do more, it's often that we want to do more. We want to do more and we run because it feeds our ego. Careful. It's not bad to do more, you just have to own it. Say, I run because I choose to do more. Why not? And then when you start to run, instead of complaining, you smile. You are no longer an overworked woman who has no choice but to run. You're the hyperactive woman who loves to run. Running is a choice. And if it's too much, your body or your emotions will let you know, and you might choose to do a little less.
A second extract on taming your impatience. My last piece of advice to free yourself from painful impatience is the royal antidote. A genius mix of trust and gratitude to be able to say a very large part of what I'm living now is good. Entering into a feeling of wealth, of richness, of gratitude for what we have and what we are today. Being aware of all the beautiful things that are already present in our relationships, in the nature around us, in our body and in our health. To be able to marvel and be grateful of how far we've got for all the beautiful things achieved by our beloved ones or by ourselves. Celebrating success. Gratitude is tricky. We tend to look at the glass as half empty more than half full. We are more likely to complain and demand than to highlight the beautiful things. And it's also good to know how to say stop, enough to what does not suit us, while being of course responsible for the change that will ensue. When we are grateful, when we also pay attention to what is going well, we develop well-being, happiness and optimism. We then develop a much more constructive attitude and above all, more confidence about our future. A third extract on work-life balance. Have you seen our first video on life balance? Let's go to part 2. Here are 5 new tips to help you find more personal satisfaction in a good work-life balance. We will see how to make choices, how to take care of yourself, and finally, how to set boundaries and negotiate both at work and at home. After having assimilated the first part, you have taken a step back from your need to reconcile everything perfectly. You have chosen to be a free person rather than a man or a woman of duty. You accept being criticized and you are no longer manipulated by guilt. Perfect! The 4 healthy and stable foundations are laid. You will finally be able to choose and prioritize. Yes, you have to make choices because you can't do everything, and you can make choices because you are not indispensable. Do you want to learn more about the subject? We are delighted to accompany you on the course Improving My Relationship with Time. See you soon.